Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video talking about favorite MAC lipsticks, what I like, what I don't like, kind of going through the different finishes that MAC has to offer and talking about some of my favorites that way. There are some finishes from MAC that I really don't like, and then there's some that I really love. So I'm just going to kind of go through, like I said. I hope it's helpful for you guys. I was just kind of inspired to do this video, so let's get started. So the first finish I'm going to talk to you guys about is Amplified. And I only own 3. I do like the Amplified finish. It's very creamy, it's very opaque, moisturizing on the lips. I wouldn't say it's moisturizing, I would say it's just nice and creamy. It's not going to dry out your lips. The Amplifieds, you really need to apply them on clean, fresh lips, exfoliated and all that, because you can really see the dry skin if you don't on some of the lighter shades. Favorite one would be Saint Germain. I love this shade. It's the perfect bubblegum pink. If you're into hot pinks, bubblegum pinks, you're going to love this one. It is truly a Barbie pink. And that's this one right here. The other ones I own are So Scarlet, which is a nice burgundy color. That was limited edition. And something new, and that just came out actually. And it's this really nice super intense hot pink. Again, really nice and creamy. Has a nice, almost kind of glossy finish, but not too glossy. It's just kind of nice and creamy. Next would be the Cream Sheens. And I own a lot of the Cream Sheens. I really love Cream Sheens. Some people will tell you that the Cream Sheens are drying. There are a few shades in the Cream Sheen line that I believe are drying. I have not come across one that is drying, but I've heard there's a couple colors, I think Ravishing maybe, and Speed Dial, that are drying. I don't know, I don't own those shades, but I haven't had a problem with the Cream Sheens that I do own. Favorite Cream Sheen would be Cream Cup, and this is permanent. You can pick this up. It is the perfect pink for every day. It's not too bright, it's not too light, it's just right there in the middle, clean pink. Not too nude. It looks good on every single person I've ever put it on. My mom even wears this one. So it's right here. It's just this really nice everyday creamy baby pink. Can't go wrong with it. And I really like the Cream Sheens because they're nice and glossy. They have a nice cream finish, nice sheen, just like the name says. I also own Go For It, which is that nice purple color. Limited edition. A lot of my lipsticks are limited edition because I do go in for the hype and buy a lot of stuff from limited edition collections. Lavender Whip, lilac color. Jazzed, which is probably my favorite lipstick of the summer. Perfect peach, coral. Innocence Beware, Venomous Villains. Nice nude. Really like that one. And Lickable, which is the most pigmented cream sheen I've come across. It's very pigmented. It's a nice hot pink with a little bit of blue sheen to it. I don't know, it's gorgeous. So, yeah. So there's that. Next, I'm going to talk about mattes. I actually don't own any matte lipsticks from MAC except for the Matte Teens, which were limited edition. I actually got these on eBay for like $8 each, so they're freaking awesome too. So if you can get a hold of the Matte Teens, I totally recommend them. First one I have is Power Suit, which is my favorite one of the bunch. It's this nice, hot, intense red coral color. And it's right here. It's actually right next to Toxic Tail, which just came out with Venomous Villains. It's very similar. A tad bit more red. Next would be Classic Dame. And it comes in these thinner tubes like the Slim Shines. This is the perfect red for me. If I wear a bright red, it's this one. And it's right here. Moving on, I don't really like matte lips, just to be honest with you guys. Even when I wear the Matte Teens, I always put a gloss on it. I don't like that look on me, personally. I find them to be drying. Okay, next would be the Slim Shines, and these I believe are being discontinued, which is a shame because I do like my Slim Shines. I have it in Bare, which is my favorite one. And it's the perfect nude. It goes with every single look imaginable. Seriously, I really don't understand why they're discontinuing them. They're like a gloss in lipstick form. And there they are. That's Bare. I have an Entropic Glow, which was limited edition, and it's just this really nice hot pink. It's very sheer. I find that they are sheer, but that's a good thing. Bare isn't, though, for some reason. And Ultra Elegant. And that's just too much. It's too brown for me. I don't ever wear it, to be honest. So that's the Slim Shines. I do like them. If you can get a hold of them, get one, because they are really great. They do run out quickly because they're so glossy and emollient. You use more than you would a normal lipstick, I think. Just from my experience. Okay, so next would be my favorite finishes, and that would be lusters. I love my lusters. Luster is definitely my favorite finish, like I said. And my favorite lipstick of all time is in here, and it's Pure Rose. You guys know that this is my favorite one. It's the perfect light pale pink nude, and it's not frosty, but it looks almost frosty on the lips. I absolutely love this lipstick. It was so, like, when I first used it, I was just like, whatever, and I've totally fallen in love with this lipstick more than any other lipstick or lip product, so I love that one. Viva Glam Sandy is an amazing lip color. This is the only Viva Glam lipstick I own, and it's right here. If you're scared of red lips, get this one. It's a luster, so it's more on the sheer side. You can build up the color to however pigmented you want it to be, which is really, really great. I'm actually wearing a luster right now. I'm wearing Dressmaker. And it's just this nice creamy glossy finish. I really love it. Milan Mode. If you're scared of color, I think you should go with the lusters. Try out some of the lusters and see how you like them, because they're going to be a lot more wearable than you think. Looking at them in the tube can be a little intimidating, but once you play with them and stuff, you'll realize that they're actually quite wearable. So here's Milan Mode, and that's me building it up quite a bit. It has this really, really nice silver sheen to it. I love this one. Next, I have the Fairy Glen. Limited edition, just came out a while ago. I love that one. And that one is almost the same as Bouille au Bouille, which came out with Naughty Nauticals. Again, a lot of limited edition shades, because it's pretty much the only time I buy MAC is when it's limited edition. Okay, so then next would be Frost Finishes. My favorite one would be this Hello Kitty one. It's just this nice hot pink. I wouldn't repurchase it though. I actually don't like Frost Finishes from MAC. I find them to be really drying, and I don't like frost on my lips, so these got a lot of shimmer in them, and I don't like that. So the other one I own is Pomposity. I never wear this one. It's just really nice, but I just don't wear it, being honest. And then Glaze. I don't own a lot of glazes. I don't particularly like glaze. I find them to be drying, and they kind of go on a little chalky. But this is Pleasure Seeker. This was released with Neo Sci-Fi, and it's okay. I like this shade. I would totally repurchase this one, but overall I'm just not a fan of glazes. I don't particularly like them. They're just kind of sheer and just kind of blah. I would much rather buy a gloss. Okay, and so the last finish would be satins. And satins are really intensely pigmented. They're very creamy and smooth. You definitely need to have exfoliated lips, though, again, like the amplifieds, because they have a tendency to show your dry skin. So I only own 3 of them, and I own Toxic Tail, which was Venomous Villains, released with that. It's this hot, intense coral color. And then I own Hollywood Nights, which is my favorite. And it's just a super, super, super intense hot pink. And Myth, the famous Myth. It's like concealer looking lips. If you're really into the nude lip, you'll probably want this one. Although I hear Cream to Nude is probably more wearable, which is a cream sheen. But anyway, this is the satin. They're very, very creamy. I do put a gloss on top just because I find them to be a little bit more on the drying side. But they're really nice to have if you want something that's super, super opaque and pigmented. I can't just apply these from the tube. I have to use my finger or a lip brush because they are so intense and I don't want to look crazy or anything like that. So yeah, that's what those are. So I think that pretty much concludes the MAC lipsticks that I own. Some of the finishes. Again, I really like the limited edition shades. Their permanent collection, they've got a lot of nice colors, don't get me wrong. But, you know, like I said, my favorites are probably the Lusters, followed by the Cream Sheens, followed by the Amplifieds. And yeah, so I hope this kind of review of MAC lipsticks was helpful for you, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!